Living Heritage is designed to highlight, examine, and celebrate elements of the rich cultural heritage of St. Kitts and Nevis. Journey with us as we explore our distinct and immersive culture. Welcome to a life of pride in our past and confidence in our present and future. Welcome to Living Heritage. Welcome to Living Heritage, ICH documentary series of St. Kitts and Nevis. Look at them dancing. Look at the ebb and flow of the wide clown costume. Listen to the sound of the bells. Look at the rise and fall of the mummies' capes and their beautiful hats. Isn't it scary all the way up there? Yes, they have to be wearing special pants. And the masquerades, they also have fancy hats with feathers, and they carry tomahawks. And see how the ribbons flutter in the breeze from their swift movements. What would St. Kitts and Nevis and the Carnival and Culturama seasons be like if our cultural performers did not have their fancy costumes? Today's TKB, Traditional Knowledge Bearer, has been making traditional costumes for our cultural performers for over 30 years. Listen as Karen Bergin tells us her role in making sure that our culture is safeguarded.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I started about 30 years ago. The brother come to me and he told me he wanted a clown suit make. Right? And then I tell him, I can't make clown suit. He said, man, you could do it, man. Now, my sister, you could do anything. I said, okay then. Even the clown suit, he took a pattern and then that's how I did the first clown suit. He went down the road, everybody asked him, who make your clown suit? He said, my sister. And that's how I started to make clown suits for people. Yeah, little tampering, making little shirt and pants for my daughter. Because I always, since I small, I like it. My mother is who started to make clothes and I started to just watch her. I decided I want to do this. She bought me a doll and I used to just cut up my clothes them just to make clothes for the dolly. That's how I started. I used to work otherwise than that. So when anybody call me and tell me they want something to make, I take off the day and I do it. And people come to me, tell me they want clothes suit make for England. I do a set of clown suit one time for Flo. I think it's Flo. Ashley Allers was the person is who come and ask me to do some costumes for him. For England, not England, for Flo. And then the next guy come and done familiar with him. He called me and he come and he tell me he wanted some costume make for England, masquerade, clown and macajombi and them things. And I did them. And that's when people started to call me and tell me they want costume make. Just a couple months ago I do some for to St. Anguilla. For Anguilla Carnival. Yeah. And not just here, I do it for the whole entire world. People right now changing the whole thing about the clown suit. They're making pants, they're making, not clown suit, you call them overall. Or you make the original clown suit. But the young people right now want the belly show. And that is not, and that is what killing the culture. The clown suit they're making now is what killing the culture. I'm trying to get that come back in, but the young people don't want the belly show, and they don't come by me because I am not doing it. Making a costume ain't easy. It's take time, and people didn't understand the tradition of making a clown suit. You know, they just measurement, making a clown suit is not like making a pants and a shirt. And that's the problem with these people making clown suit now. They make it like when they're making a pants and a shirt. It's not so. A clown suit only have 3 measurements. People use the measurement what they use to make like a pants and a shirt for you. It's not like that. It's wide. A clown suit, when you open a clown suit, it's supposed to hide you in the clown suit, right? Right now, people want clown suit that you open up your hand, you hold somebody, you could see them. With my clown suit, you have to hide the person inside of it because it have to be bigger. And that's what I try to show the young people when they come here by me. Listen to me. You want a clown suit, that bigger. That when you go and you decide, okay, I can dance, I can go and I can be in the tube. And the swapping, you have to make sure you got on enough cloth that when you swap, the hunter does not hit you. The cloth is what take off the liquor for you. The easiest costume to make right now. I will say the clown suit, because the masquerade, you got to put a lot into it. You got more ribbons, you got the different pieces them to the masquerade. But the clown suit is much easier to make. The most difficult costume to make right now is the masquerade, because it takes up more time than clown. A clown, I can make a clown suit in a day. And a masquerade, it takes 2 days, between 2 to 3 days to make, because you have to get the bells, you have to get you have to get the ribbons, you have to cut ribbon to suit. You still have to make the cape. You see, so sometimes you go on the road, you could get the ribbon, but then you can't get the fabric, you can't get the satin. Makajombe does not have any ribbons. It's just an ordinary skirt with a shirt and a pants. But Makajombe is way different than masquerade and mummies. It's supposed to be, the pants supposed to be about passing knee. When you let me tell you about, sorry, I'm just looking at my thing, about 25 inches more than your foot, because you have to go down over the stick. And you have to be bigger, because you have to be able to move in the Makajombe. Move their foot, because they got that on the shoes, and the shoes, that way you can shut them down. They have to have room in the pants. They ain't got no room, that's a fall. The most costume right now is the clown. That's the only difference between the masquerade, the clown, and the mummies, that the clown is most popular right now, but they don't want to do the dance. They don't, and I believe that's what killing the culture, the dance. Nobody wants to do the dance. They want to put on the clown to the road and just walk up behind the band. No, we want to get back the dance. I've been talking about the dance for years and nobody studying me. Cause I like to see the dance. 1 year. I make costume for a baby 1 year. Cause I just advise people sometimes when they come with a small baby like just born, I tell them no. Place is too hot for the child to go put on that. After a year and you could walk and say, then you can put it on. But when you got to live with the child, no. I don't advise people to make costumes so small for babies. Let the child come and go walk in the costume. Because that's the beauty about the costume. You want to be got the child walking, because let me tell you something. At Christmas time, we just go on clown suit, but let a child small put on a clown suit. People take more pictures with a baby than we, because they look much better than we in costume, because they look more cuter. And that's a fact. Yeah, the cost go up because over the years, every year, material go up. Material go up too. Like I used to, cloth is a bit cheap. You're gonna do what you're gonna get a cloth for $8 a yard. Not now. Cloth right now is almost $30 a yard. And it depends on the material you're looking for. If you want a cheap costume, you buy a cheap piece of cloth. For how long it gonna last? Because you're gonna eat it to rip. So I just always go with quality. When it come on materials, I go with quality. I look for the best. Because I like to know when I submitting them on the road, they look good. Masquerade is the most expensive costume to make. Just the ribbon alone take up a lot of money. Just the ribbon alone. Don't talk about the headpiece and the feather for the headpiece. Because one feather was $20 man, how much if I know. But then the mummies don't use as much ribbons as the masquerade. They use more scraps and head tie. I bought this machine here from a lady used to sew in the gut. I think she gone away now. She used to do uniforms, but I don't remember her name. She and she mother used to do it, and then she mother went away and she started to sell out, and I went and I bought this machine from her. This one here, I ordered that off Amazon. That one I ordered from Amazon. This here is a soldier machine. This is a straight stitch. All of these is like boy them down by coats and but these you can't take the heavy sign like this one. Them just match up fast. Smaller ones they match up faster than this one here. I use my measuring tapes. I have rulers. You got your big scissors. You have to use, as usual, common pins. So there's a lot of things I got to use, to get your work done.
Don't go anywhere, because Karen Bergin is going to show us how she does her work as a TKB, Traditional Knowledge Bearer of Costume Making.
Check on your batteries. Check. Emergency center. Check. Store up your water. Check. And board up your window. Check. So you got to place it. Check. Before it is too late. Disaster could happen anytime, any place. Check on your elders. Check. And your insurance. Check. Secure the animals. Check. Tie down the gas tank. Check. Don't intoxicate. You got to play it safe. Disaster could happen anytime, any place.
For more information, contact your National Emergency Center today. Before the storm, stock up on perishable foods to last at least 24 hours. Secure important documents. Full up on gasoline. Remove boats and fishing pots from the water. During the storm, unplug electrical appliances. Do not go outside. Listen to your radio station. After the storm, do not go sightseeing. Make sure the entire family is okay and assess and photograph all damages.
Check on your battery. Check. Emergency center. Check. Store up your water. Check. And board up your window. Check. So you got to place it. Check. Before it is too late. Disaster could happen anytime, any place.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Welcome to the Sinkers Craft House. This is where life begins. And what we create will leave you speechless. We train, we create, we promote, and we maintain the highest standards. Experience life for yourself. The premier craft and production facility in St. Kitts and Nevis.
Living Heritage continues as Karen Bergin shows us how to sew a cuff on the leg of a clown suit.
This is how I just do my foot. I measure, give it a half inch over. Then I get my scissors. I cut it. I go to this machine. This is the solder machine. Then the foot. Still have to put back here. This is all. It's a lot of work, eh? It ain't so easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here. Make sure that I got the white one. You gotta be careful how you put it, eh? Otherwise, you have to take it back off again. Again. This is the foot, this is where you put the elastic. The hands, this is how it is. Before, the only thing missing is the cape. And the traditional mask is this one. This one is what they make a long time ago. This is how they used to make a long time ago. But over the years, people want different things in masks. I just change and give them cartoon and different design in masks. But if they want this one, I'll do it for them. With the nose, sometimes I use my scissors. Practice make perfect. So I practice, everything I do is because I practice. I sit down at night and I practice and I practice and I practice until I get it done. Well, I'll have to show you the plaits because it's not like plaiting the natural here. It's like, it's four. You got 4 strands, you got 6 strands, you got, what's it, up to 8 strands? I think it's up to 8 strands you got. You see? So for me to actually explain, I cannot explain, I have to show how you move it because it's ain't easy to plait, you know. I lose sleep just by learning to plait it. This here is cattle skin. I get this at the abattoir. But you know when it come how it is be. You got fat, all kind of meat on it. You have to clean it off. First, these is the 2 knives that I use to clean this. This is cattle skin. The process I go through with this, I have to soak it, salt it with cooking salt. Leave it for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Put it to dry. You have to salt it. When you're done salt it, you have to put it down for at least 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, and you go back to it, you wash it. You wash it with some, I don't use soap powder and wash it. But you can't keep it in the water for too long. Otherwise it can stain. You have to stretch it and leave it there at least 2 to 3 days. So it will come like this here. When you're done, you have to cut it up. But it's a process. It's really a hard process you're going to go through. Because with these, you get a lot of cut. So you have to avoid getting cut. When you get first, you don't have to stain as this. The salt, take out all the salt, all the salt does is take out the moisture out of the cattle skin, so it wouldn't stink. So that is what the salt is all about. So this flavor here you get about 15 to 20 hundred, depends on how you cut it. It depends on how you cut them. And if they're having too much a hole, you get more. Somebody's just gone with the hat and the tomahawk. The hat made from not any cardboard. The cardboard that you make the hat, the masquerade hat with is the cardboard that you use for when you have the chicken. When you buy the chicken, because they have another kind of the chicken box. They have another kind of candle. Right, that is what help hold it. You can't use these. When water wet them, you don't need it. Sometimes you go buy Sonia car, she don't have it. You go buy Astafan don't have it because actually I just tell them that is order material too late, you know. But I find that Astafan started to do the one early. But they just order like November, December, and I tell them it's too late. You got to early, like June, July is the best time to like order. So I just go away and buy what I could buy and come back. You get the feathers, the bells, the fur. Well, I just order my own furs, right? But you get to stuff them from Sonia car. You get, I used to buy the mirrors from Sonia car, but right now I find Amazon has the mirrors, so I get the mirrors from Amazon. For the mirrors, them supposed to go on the masquerade and the Macajumbi. The mirrors just go on the clown. This is my full time. This is what I do year round. Do for people. Besides making little dresses and skirts and things for my granddaughter and other people. This is mostly what I do. Well, it's a good living, but only around this time, January, February, I just struggling. But I could manage. because I do other things than I will say guava cheese is a culture. Guava cheese is a culture.
Yes.
So
Explain.
I make my guava cheese them and me fudge and different things when this ain't working. So you see, everything I do is cultural. I decided to do my own thing and just go on YouTube and try my thing and I get it work. And I just sell a lot of hunter at the same time. Well, I got my cousin here, Irina, trying to push up. I don't know if she can take it up, but I'll try. You see, I got the, well, I learned to do the hunter of my own, watching YouTube. That's how I learn. We just getting into the mummy suit again. You know, we just started to get back into it after last year. Yeah. I believe we should fight to keep up the culture, especially the mummies. Bring back the mummies and bring back the clown how it's supposed to be. I like to see the dance. But as you say, young people, as long as they enjoy the body, they feel good.
Thank you for watching Living Heritage, as TKB Karen Bergin told us how to make our cultural performers look their best. Those of you in our diaspora, if you are planning a cultural performance or even a display of any of the costumes, send us a message at any one of our social media platforms and we will help you to get in contact with Karen Bergin. You can reach us at Facebook at SKNICH or ICHSKN, at YouTube at St. Kitts Culture, and X or Twitter at St. Kitts Culture. And we are now on Instagram at Cultural Heritage SKN, no space. So check us out and don't forget to like and subscribe. Join us again next time because together we can safeguard our living heritage.